Rashmi Ayappa from Ashwasan. Catch me on this dash. When I turned 30, Ashwasan was born, and I was able to sort of culminate all these experiences into tools and techniques, pretty much like quantum mechanics, if I may say in a simple language. When you say quantum mechanics, what is it? A bunch of frequencies, energy-based frequencies, which are able to communicate in a life form and reverse malfunction. So you're able to diagnose any living being and see what's going wrong. You know, it's like a debugging system. And it is so beautiful and so graceful when you actually have a view of that. You just realize we're all empowered by birth. We have the ability to self-heal. We know what's what. We're all enlightened beings. Nobody needs to teach anybody anything. It's just that each one's given a different task. And if each one of us is sincere, diligent, and brutally devoted, I think this world will be a great place. Nobody in Ashwasan is going to come and tell you things about you. We have created these tools and techniques. Now, there is no talking in that, okay? We call it Ashwasan Sciences. And what we recommend is that nobody can tell you your truth except you experiencing your own truth. There is one grand universal communication that we're part of. Okay, it's just that we all have different capabilities and abilities. We have different access. We have different potentials. So, as a living being, my experience in Ashwasan is that every life form must know their complete potential. And I think because of that limitation in the physical aspect that we live with today, the ability for us to experience the world around us, to have access to various sensory knowledge, if I may say so, is dimmed out. And what that means is that it's all there in you, it's just it comes in packets. Oneness is just self-awareness, being able to really continuously be able to experience yourself at all occasions, every situation, every nuance of yourself. There's this continuous experience that there are limitations, there's fear, continuous fear. We are creating more and more diseases, and we are told that this is an autoimmune condition. And the list goes on. The lists of autoimmune conditions are just on a rapid increase now. So when I started Ashwasan, I knew at different points of time that I was going to meet certain people, and I did meet them. And it's just like your wireless technology, like how you have one Wi-Fi system and all 5 laptops are connected. So there's one Rashmi and there are so many practitioners, so they experience exactly what I experience. And therefore, if you have one client and you have like 30, 40 of my practitioners, all of them are experiencing the same thing at the same time. That's science. So what happens is when they are with a client, the client is actually experiencing certain things and creating a priority list within one's life. Everything that's been created in you is going away because there's all layers of things that don't belong to you, and you become this person that feels one with everything, with yourself, with people, the same people you live with, the same environment, the same everything suddenly looks completely different. I mean, I keep joking, and it's like, if there are male clients or female clients, I said the same husband's gonna look like the guy in your life you were waiting for. You know, because the disconnect comes from an unconscious level. Yeah, we are living in a conscious experience. So when changes manifest at that subtle level, every interaction, whether that's your thought, feeling, behavior, everything is congruent. What you will go through here is that you know what you're speaking, it's happening seamlessly. So the right thing at the right time with the right people is all happening seamlessly. You feel this connection with the universal system, and it's not cliche again, it's not larger than life, like one says you can't reach it. It's all within us, and we all have it in us. We just have to tap into it, and Ashwasan Sciences gives you that ability to take responsibility. Because nobody should tell you what you should do, who you are, what you're capable of. You should experience it yourself. You should know your truth yourself, so that you'll never question it again. Life is a consistent parallel experience of what is destined and what's your free will. They go hand in hand. Yes, you choose certain things, the life you take, the identity you're born with, the family you're born with, the body, the disability, whatever that is, but free will goes exactly in the same line. So life is about exercising free will with your destiny, literally like a map. You're mapping both together, and culmination of these two is life. Religion to me is one of those lines that are drawn that are bifurcating one human to the next. My religion is humanity, and when I say spiritual science, like Ashwasan is a spiritual science organization, what I'm trying to say is there is a life that is experienced which is science by itself. So to me, religion is a personal choice, but if it comes to break down humanity, or if it creates a barrier between one person and the other person, you shouldn't have it. My bigger path in this is nature preservation. I want every life to know that we were designed a certain way and that we could get rid of all these limitations, these diseases. Come together and make sure that we reverse the malfunction we've created in our life forms. You know, just for example, the brain capacity today is like 3 to 5%. What happened to the rest? We're not even experiencing that. So the fact that originally the soul was the bearer of your entire being, which is the truth, it is the ultimate truth, that is supposed to have a seamless connection with your body, which means there's no intrusion, no interruption, no manipulation. Okay, so today we live with manipulation. Everything that is within us, by the time it gets filtered out in a malfunction manner, what you're receiving is not truly what it is. So Ashwasan Sciences is here to bring every living experience to its original format so that life, the physical life, also becomes an instrument to play great music. You're not creating more and more diseases. You're creating a seamless experience between people, and nature preservation is what I'm headed towards. Like we have reversed autism, multiple sclerosis, the list goes on. We've had 35 breakthroughs in various health conditions, and 8,000 people across the world who are, no longer speaking the word of limitation. When you go through these experiences and you see the body is being such a genius and such a specialized tool, and the fact that you just have to surrender to its original format, you don't meddle with it. So if you open up the entire format in the way it was originally designed, we will be the greatest machine that was ever created, and that's what Ashwasan is trying to do. A small attempt to reverse that malfunction, and I hope the journey continues for decades and for centuries so that the good work continues. What I leave behind, somebody takes on, and we all need to have a better life.